What's going on, everyone? Today I got a dash cam for my truck. I had one before, and with just the heat during summer here in Texas, it pretty much became useless. And I've been having one on my wife's car, the ones that go over the mirror, and it has a camera on the other side. But now I got this one right here from GEREE, and it's 3-inch 1080p screen. No, I doubt it's 1080p. It supposedly records at 1080p. And it's got a 3-inch screen, 170 degree wide angle on the front, G sensor, parking mode, loop recording, and it's only $34 on Amazon on Prime. If you guys are interested in buying it. So it records at 1080p at 30 frames per second, 170 wide angle. The only thing is, if you want to hide your cable, you need to order a 10-foot extension cable, mini USB from Amazon, and your memory card, because it doesn't come with a micro SD card. So I have one that's 32 gigs. I don't know if you can go higher than that, because it says it supports 32 gigs. So yeah, so we're gonna take it out of the packaging and see what's inside the box. Alright, so inside the box you have a little thank you paper, a manual, your camera, some more paper boxes, all these things are on there. You have a 3-foot or maybe smaller mini USB to transfer the files to your computer. Your mini USB to SIGREE port. This is the one that I was saying that you need to buy a 10-foot extension if you want to hide it, so you don't have it on your SIGREE port and your wire's not just hanging from here to there. And I'm going to route mine through the jamb, up the roof and back down. And then you have your suction mount for the camera. So let me set up this suction mount to the camera and put the micro SD card on the camera. Alright, so here we have the little dash cam. I thought it was going to be bigger than this. It's actually pretty small. You can see the little screen on there. And then the body itself. The front's aluminum, which is pretty cool. Then you have your lens. The lens itself is plastic. It's got a little cover right here, so we're going to remove that in a little bit. You got your buttons on this side. You go like this: OK, menu, lock, and power. Microphone reset, back or up and down. And I would say that's like a menu or select button. Then you got your micro SD slot there. You got your mini USB on the right side, and then your placement where your suction is gonna mount to. And I would suppose that was gonna be a mini HDMI, but this camera does not have that. So let's put the mount on there, put the memory card on there, and test it to see where we're gonna mount it. Okay, so I think I figured out the menu stuff. It's kind of weird and tricky. The button is on the right hand side. First you want to be off of the recording mode. So you click the top button on the right hand side, and then you need to click the middle button on the left hand side. Oh, it went back to recording because of the movement. So click that one, click the middle one, and then you're in your menu. This is the menu for the resolution, loop recording, so whatever has to do with recording. So you want to navigate up and down with the buttons on the left hand side, and then you can click on whatever setting you're going to want, like loop recording, and then click the, I think it's this top button again. Yep. And then pick whatever loop recording sequence you want. So I like it at 5 minutes. So every 5 minutes it's gonna record a new video. And then the rest of the stuff: resolution, motion detection, audio, G sensor, button, sound, parking monitor. And then to go into your settings to change your time and all that, you're gonna click the middle button on the left side again. Once you're when you're on the top. So you click it once, and then you it went back to recording. So now you have to click the top button on the right hand side. So once you're in this menu, you click it again, you go into your other settings. From here you can set your time. Click OK on the top right. From here you can set your time up and down to scroll through the date. And then you click the top right button to go to the right. You keep clicking it, and then you keep moving it up and down with the with the buttons on the top and bottom buttons over here. And you go through all your stuff. And it's at 24 hours, so I don't know if you're gonna be able to change it. I think it's at 24 hours. No, that doesn't make any sense. So I'm gonna fix the time right now, off camera. But anyway, so to go back down: power, language, high frequency, screensaver, light set, image. What is light set? I don't know. We'll just leave that off. Format, definitely format your memory card, and then your default. So just go back into your camera, and it's going to start recording automatically because I'm moving it. So the sensor inside the camera has detected movement, so it's going to start recording. And now the button on the bottom right hand side is for night mode, and you guys can see on the top of the screen it pops up that little moon with the star. Then you have your lock button, which I don't know if it does anything. Oh yeah, you have to click and hold it. Oh, that's for parking mode. So if you lock it, if you go into a parking lot, whatever, at the store, click and hold that button. It's going to automatically turn on parking mode. You can take it off by clicking it. And when you put parking mode, oh no, I was reading through the instructions, and it says about the lock function. The machine has one key lock function: lock the needed image and will not be circularly covered. In the video mode, short press the lock key. Recorder will lock the current entire image. Short press OK to save the file. So whenever an accident happens, if you press the lock key, it will automatically save those 5 minutes. Like I have it set that loop recording to 5 minutes, so it will save those 5 minutes. And then once you press the OK key, it'll save that file. So you'll lock it with the key by pressing it, then press OK to save it. And I'm pretty sure it's going to create a different folder for that particular time of that video. And I'm pretty sure once you go on the computer and put your memory card in there, you'll be able to find that file in a different folder. So we're going to try that, and then we'll head over to the computer and see if it actually works. So if you press it once, the lock button, it puts that little key on top. If you hold it, it puts the parking, and then you can take it off by holding it. Then you have your recording button, and then you have your mode for if you want to go into the pictures. If you want to take pictures with it, you can take pictures at 5 megapixels, like so. Or you can go into your video playback, or into your regular video recording. So we're gonna mount it to the truck. Probably gonna be putting it on the right hand side of my mirror, but behind it, so I don't see it. And then hopefully we'll do a little drive-by around and see if we catch anything. And now I'll clip that little clip into this video. I want to show you guys another thing on it. When you give it power, like I said before, it's gonna automatically turn it on and start recording. And when you take the power away from it, it's gonna stop recording. So I'm not sure how well it's gonna work with your whenever you're parked somewhere, because you would need to give it a 12-volt source that's constantly feeding it even when the key is not in the ignition. So like I already took the key off the ignition, and I'm gonna open up my door, my driver door, which should disconnect the power for everything, and then you'll see that it'll turn off because there's no longer power feeding anywhere. So that's another thing, so keep that in mind. So wherever you're gonna run your power from, if it's from your SIG port, which I have here, it's gonna the power is gonna go away when the truck is off. So keep that in mind.